So we're in Thailand. Excuse the state of me, I'm very sweaty and I might look very jet lagged. That is because we arrived in Thailand this morning. We flew from London Heathrow to Bangkok, where we're spending our first 2 days of our 2-week trip around Thailand. And we basically missed a night's sleep. So we arrived here at we were meant to arrive here at 6 AM, but we arrived here 7 AM Bangkok time because we were slightly delayed, and have been around Bangkok all day, and I just forgot to intro this vlog, so I'm doing it now. So yeah, long story short, we're in Thailand for the next 2 weeks. We're doing a very fast-tracked route. We're going up north for a little bit, down south for a fair bit. It's going to be very action-packed, and we're packing in a lot into the 2-week time period because that's all we could get off of work. And this is actually my birthday present from Jack. I don't know if you watched the Costa Rica vlogs, but I took Jack to Costa Rica for his birthday. I surprised him with that trip, and Jack has surprised me with this. We always do like surprise holidays for our birthdays. We actually did plan it together, so Jack surprised me with flights to Bangkok, but knew that I've wanted to come to Thailand for forever and had like this route in my head of all the places I wanted to go. So we planned our route together, and yeah, this is the start of the Thailand vlogs. This is going to be a Bangkok vlog. So we're here for 48 hours for 2 days until we head on up north to Chiang Mai for our second location. But first, even though we have just run in and dumped everything and we're very sweaty because we've been out all day, but I'll give a little room tour. We're staying in Ad Libs. Whereabouts is it? Sumavit Road. It's a really lovely theme. It's kind of giving Bali vibes. We haven't been to Bali. We were meant to go in 2020, but COVID happened. Hopefully next year we'll go. But I'll show you the room. This is our first of 6 accommodations, hotels. We're staying in a mixture over the next 2 weeks. So as you come in, you can see everything we've dumped over there, just ignore that. On the right, we've got the bathroom, which looks lovely. Big sink, toilet, shower over here, which looks really nice, and then hanging space and robes, although we won't be using these because we are living out suitcases for the next couple of weeks. There is really no point us unpacking because we're only here for a couple of days. And then actually I found that if you pull this back, when you shut the bathroom, there's a full length mirror. There's very sweaty, very worn out me there. And then through here, I think that might be a connecting room. I'm not going to try opening that. But we've got a TV. We've got Jack in his pants. I'll blur his bum out. We've got a nice big bed. Bedside tables, little unit over here with like a tea, coffee station and water. Little table, little sofa area and a chair. So it's quite simple. It's actually bigger than I thought it would be, but it's just a really lovely, quite cozy theme, and the whole hotel kind of fits this vibe. Our first meal in Thailand in Terminal 21, which I guess is not very authentic, but we're right near Terminal 21 and wanting to come here. I think I'm blurry. I've got fried rice with pork. What have you got?
Chicken teriyaki and rice.
Chicken teriyaki and rice, and it was so cheap. This is our first meal, so we're not used to these prices, but I think this was like the equivalent of a couple of pounds, less than a couple of pounds.
£2.
£2. What about yours?
Good.
Yeah.
About 40p.
Jack's was about 40p. I can't really show. But yeah, I got a massive plate and we got a little bowl. We have just arrived at Mahanakhon Skywalk. I'll put the name on the screen. We're not sure how to pronounce it, but it's a big full pan view of the city. I'm not doing this very well. And you can see up here, and there's another floor that we go up to in a minute. Look how insane that looks. It looks amazing. Actually, every single angle looks amazing.
Where are we again?
Here's the name of the place that we're at. I found this on TikTok. I saw like a viral TikTok of it. I'm so glad we came.
It's on TikTok. Must be true.
Going up. Oh my god. Maybe we should have waited for the lift. Oh no, I can't even look up.
Your dad's a muggle, your mum's a witch. It's a bit of a shock when she found out.
The hair's gone up, it's way too hot. It was boiling hot at the top of there, but we have just gone to both viewpoints. So we're going to go down and try and get the Sky Train to MBK Centre, because we just went to Terminal 21 and we want to do the MBK Centre as well. It is roasting hot. We just stumbled across some markets and had a walk through those. We also ended up in the Siam Centre and another Siam something beginning with P, where I think it's all the designer places. But we're just an 8-minute walk, according to Google Maps, from the MBK Centre. So we're walking there now, but very hot. Everyone seems to be wearing masks, to be honest, mostly inside. But actually looking down the street, everyone's wearing masks, so I'll put it back up. I think it's just the etiquette at the moment. Also, just another thing, we're absolutely loving the Sky Train. One, it's super air conditioned, so when you're walking around in this heat, it's just so lovely to get on it. And two, it's just super quick and efficient and easy. I don't know if you can hear me because I'm on my phone and not got the muff on my camera. But yeah, we're loving the Sky Train. It's just so easy, and it's meant we've been all over the place today. We made it! We've now come to the eatery in the MBK Mall, up to floor 6. There's like a food court with lots of different places, and you get a top-up card and put some money on it, and then you can go round and get whatever. I'm not quite sure the point of the top-up card, but that's just the way it works. But Jack's not hungry for some reason, so I've just got some ice cream, but we've still got 50 baht left on it to spend, so Jack needs to go and get something. Shut up, shut up, stop, stop, stop.
I'm here to talk to all of you.
I may or may not have fallen asleep for a couple of hours. The jet lag finally sunk in. Jack was working for 2 hours and then I accidentally got under the covers and fell asleep. But now we've showered and we're feeling very fresh, because obviously after a 12-hour flight and walking around all day we were a bit sweaty and gross. But it's like gone 8 o'clock, which is quite late for us because we're meant to be jet lagged and like going to bed early so we can catch up. But let me check. I think it's dead on 8 o'clock, and we're gonna go out, hopefully find a tuk-tuk or something to take us somewhere for dinner, but we have no idea where we want to go, and we've been googling and it seems quite tricky. There's not like loads of recommendations of where to go for dinner. I can't get it to focus. What's it called? What's the Bluetooth called?
AV5502.
Okay, hang on. Yeah. Thank you.
Bluetooth mode.
Volume.
I can feel it. I can feel right now.
There's 5 people that are here, this must be good. Probably way too expensive to be honest, but I don't know.
I'm pleased. We put our trust in a random tuk-tuk driver, and he actually took us to like the most biggest night markets ever, and I think these were on my list. I need to check Google Maps as to where we are, because he didn't tell us where we were going, but he said he'd take us to big night markets, and it's absolutely massive and it's jam-packed. So well done to the tuk-tuk driver, because we really thought we were going to get ripped off and conned. We found somewhere to eat. I'm gonna get the pad thai with chicken. That's my first pad thai of the holiday, and Jack's still deciding. Jack's food looks like my worst nightmare. What is that? Jack loves seafood and I absolutely hate it. And I've just gone for chicken pad thai. And what are these?
Chicken,
oh, chicken wings. And now this has just come. What's this? Calamari, prawns, chicken. These two are just not for me. We're back at our hotel. It just looks so cool. Jack makes noise every time I get the camera out. So it's the next morning now. We're having a temple day. I'm currently in shorts. Ignore our suitcases. I'm currently in shorts, but I've packed trousers and a throw over thing, a chiffon thing for my shoulders, because girls have to cover up in the temples as far as I'm aware and from like videos I've seen. But we're gonna try and get a Bolt taxi there. If not, we're gonna have to like hail a taxi and get there, because the only route from here seems to be a bus. But we're gonna go to Wat Pho or Wat Phran Pho. I'll put it on the screen, and then across the river to Wat Arun, which I believe are like the two most popular temples in Thailand. And in Bangkok, and obviously we're only here for 2 days, so we can't do them all. And then this evening we're going to, fingers crossed, if we can find Jack some trousers that fit, because I forgot to pack some. We're gonna go to the Sky Bar. I'm not sure which one it's called, but apparently it's the tallest bar in the world or something like that. How soaked Jack is. It is proper storming outside today, but we've come in to see this Buddha. We're currently at Wat Pho, but Jack is a bit of a mess. Should have worn sandals.
Very wet.
Jack's soaking wet because we just managed to get an umbrella from a stall outside. Jack didn't buy one.
Too tight to pay another £1.40 for another one.
There's a shop over there, we might be able to get one over there. Yeah, we need to get Jack another umbrella because it is storming today, but the weather forecast said it's going to be sunny and not even a single storm or real cloud today, so a bit confused, but
weather report's always right.
We're a bit soaked, or Jack's absolutely drenched. I've avoided a lot of it. There's a little stall over here. Gonna see if we can get a magnet. It's really pretty, but obviously the rain doesn't do it as much justice. Let's do a little pan. I can't see what I'm filming. The rain keeps stopping and starting, so we are getting slightly wet. We're looking now for the golden laying down Buddha, but we're just walking. What? The flying Buddha. No, reclining Buddha, according to Jack. I thought it was called the golden Buddha. The blue skies are trying to come out a little bit. Let's hope they come out later, because we're going to go across the river to Wat Arun as well. It's massive.
Do they even make that?
I don't know. I didn't think it was going to be this big. It's so enormous.
Can't even put a shelf on.
Look at its feet. Prettiest feet I've ever seen. Can't believe how big it is. There we go, I'm losing Jack. It stopped raining. We've just come out of Wat Pho and we're walking along the road to see if we can find some breakfast or lunch. In fact, it's actually 12 o'clock now. We couldn't find anywhere to eat before, so we're having a brunch, and then we need to find the river to get to Wat Arun on the other side. But we just saw a nice little cafe there. Is it cafe or cafe? Cafe. We're just going to walk up, see if there's anything else, and if not, we're going to go back there. We found some lunch. Jack's trying mine. I got fried rice and pork again, because where we went in the mall yesterday, it was really nice.
Amazing.
Yeah, it is amazing, isn't it? Look how sweaty and wet Jack is.
I'm not sweaty, I'm just salt.
Your hair's just not drying. But yeah,
really good.
Super yummy. Jack's got something with shrimp. I'll film it in a minute. I forgot to show Jack's food, but he said very yummy.
Very good, very good.
Oh. I thought I saw elephant trousers. Yeah, they've got elephants on them. I feel like I need to buy them. Can't go to Thailand without buying elephant trousers. This looks fun. Should we sit on the outside? That literally took 2 minutes and we're on the other side. We're in Arun now. It was really easy. We just got a little ferry that took literally 2 minutes from one side of the river to the other. It cost 5 baht each for like 30 seconds of our time. And then to get in here it was 100 baht each. But I can't remember what Wat Po, how much that cost. Can you remember?
What?
How much Wat Po was on the other side? It was
200 each.
Oh, 200 each. So it was more expensive the other side. Pretty cool. Oh, that's what we could see from the other side of the river. You know how we were wishing the rain away, now we wish it would come back. It is boiling hot now. This is making me very hot and so are the trousers. So once we're out of here I'm putting my shorts back on for sure. Wow. That's amazing.
The architecture is quite unbelievable.
Stop with your sarcasm. This is the kind of marathon training I need. Climbing all these steps. Ouch. The architecture is just amazing.
Wow.
Like, look at all of these. That's insane. Every single thing. It must have taken forever. I'll let you go first. I'll let you go first. Then you can catch me at the bottom. Alright, let me put this up.
There's a monk with an iPhone.
I can't believe it. Let me see one. Do you think these are real gold? Anyone know what that says? I'm gonna have to Google whether these are real gold or not. Oh my god, fan. Yes. Honestly, these Hollister fake Birkenstock, rubber Birkenstock style things are the best purchase I've ever made. I literally can't get my feet in trainers, they're so swollen. But these have saved me. We got desperate, it's so hot. I'm probably just going to say this for the whole next 2 weeks. But it felt a lot cooler earlier because it was raining. And now the sun's come out, it's boiling again. Don't think it quite compares to Florida heat. Maybe this is on par with it today. No, you don't think it's as bad? No, because Florida heat, you're in and out of like air conditioning for rides and stuff, so I don't think it's as bad, whereas we've been outdoors all day today. If you ever wondered if the trees are actually round, you can see there, someone's actually cutting them to be round, they're not that pretty. Oh, it's zooming in and out on it by its own. But can you see there? It's like all ugly at the top, but they're cutting them to be round. I think my zoom's broke. Look at these views. And just over there, you can see Wat Po where we were earlier. And we're just gonna go and get the ferry back now and get the cab to Terminal 21 to get this one some trousers. I forgot to show the entrance earlier, but that's the entrance. Sorry, holding my purse. We're in American Eagle. Jack wanted to buy these yesterday and I said we don't have enough weight in the cases for our next flights, but now he's got to buy them because we need to go to this place later because I really want to go. We've caved, we're in McDonald's. I feel like you've got to have McDonald's in every country though, so that ticks off the list, but yeah, we're halfway back to the hotel. We've walked 10 minutes from Terminal 21 instead of getting a cab, and we've got another 10 minutes to walk, but we're flagging a bit. And we're not going to have dinner till quite a while later, so I've got a nugget meal and Jack's got a double cheeseburger. Let's see how this tastes. I prefer American McDonald's to English McDonald's, so maybe I'll prefer Thai as well. What's the burger review? Shut up. The nuggets seem really crispy, they're really nice, and so are the chips. This is our hotel, and then you walk around this corner and it's hidden from the entire city. And it's really cool. It's like a little oasis away from the city and you all of a sudden can't hear anything. Pretty cool. We've just come to the pool at our hotel to have a look. Oh wow. It's so nice. gym's over there. It's a really lovely hotel and the location is perfect as well. Very, very impressed with it. Just love the vibe, I love the colour scheme. Just realised when you come this side you can see the skyline of the city. How amazing is that? Okay, just wanted to vlog quickly because we're about to rush out because we've ordered a Grab or a Bolt or a cab of some sort. It's picking us up in a few minutes. But we've just got ready and we're going to go to the tallest bar in the world, supposedly, in Lebua. It's Lebua Sky Bar in Lebua Hotel. Bit funny because neither of us really drink, but we want to go so we can just experience it and see the views and everything. But Jack had to buy trousers he really, really doesn't like. To be honest, I think they look alright, but they are so not his thing. They're like checked. I'm not even going to show you because he'll make me delete the clip, but oh well. I said I'd take a picture of his top half. He doesn't even need pictures, we're just there to enjoy it. He's giving me a dirty look right now because I didn't pack his trousers. But who packs trousers for a 35-degree Thailand holiday? We're all packed up and we're ready to leave Bangkok for good. Actually not for good, we're coming back in a couple of weeks on our way home, but we're going to catch a flight to Chiang Mai, so we've just got to check out. We're all packed. Living out of a suitcase has worked, but yeah, we need to go now and then go and get our taxi to the airport. Checked in, we're through security, and look at my full English breakfast tea. Jack had a cheeky McDonald's. Marge looks so grumpy. He's already stuffed his face with McDonald's, but look at my amazing breakfast. I'm so chuffed. Yeah, I'm a fat pig. And I think it's really reasonable as well. Yum. Okay, I don't know if you can hear me, and sorry for the extreme close-up, but we're currently at DMK Airport, which is a different airport to where we flew into Bangkok. So we flew into BKK, I think. I'll put it on the screen if I'm wrong. And we're now at DMK, and we're flying to Chiang Mai today. Check-in, security, everything was really efficient, really easy. I wish every single airport was like that. And we've just come through and we're at breakfast right now. Little Bangkok review. Absolutely loved it. Was a bit overwhelmed when we arrived. Sorry, it's really noisy in here. A bit overwhelmed when we arrived because it was like really busy. I didn't think I thought about it, but it was like major traffic everywhere. One of Jack's friends recommended we stay in, I think it's called Sukhumvit area, because we actually booked a separate hotel. I don't know if I've already said this, but we originally had a different hotel in a different area, and when literally like the week before, when Jack was in Amsterdam with his work, someone mentioned that we should stay in Sukhumvit because our current hotel was a bit out of it, and it has like really good transport links, and we really did find that. We found that the SkyTrain, is my camera flashing? Yeah, we found the SkyTrain really easy to use and really helpful, so we got between all the malls, and when we went to like the glass tower really easily, so definitely recommend there. And also the hotel we stayed in was absolutely lovely. It was like right in the centre, but just round the corner a little bit. You could not hear any of the traffic, bearing in mind it was absolutely manic. It was just really quiet and like really tranquil. Is that a word? Tranquil, yeah. And just a lovely hotel, and the room was lovely as well. So yeah, first stop of Thailand, absolutely loved it. A couple of recommendations. I wasn't sure when we were out here what we were going to do about our phones. Jack's on O2 and you can pay £5 a day to use your 3G and stuff, but I'm with 3 and you can't do that in Thailand. You can do it more in Europe. but Jack was just going to sit with the £5. But when we were at Heathrow, I was like Googling it. I'd already done a bit of research and ended up downloading an eSIM or paying for an eSIM through an app on my phone, which was the DTAC Happy SIM, and it's been brilliant. So it's so good that Jack's actually downloaded it now as well. It's exactly the same SIM that you can buy at the airport, and I think in some 7-Elevens and some shops when you're here, but obviously at the airport you have to queue, and it's a physical SIM, whereas this is an eSIM. You download it onto your phone and you can switch between your UK and your Thailand account. So really recommend that, and so far we can only vouch for Bangkok, but the signal's been brilliant, so we've had 4G and 3G sometimes. Recommend the area we stayed in. Someone also recommended to us that you get better exchange rates out here, so to bring English cash and then transfer it over. Oh yeah, the recommendation from Jack is the bigger the note you bring, so say a £50 note rather than a £20 note, you get a better rate. We did bring some cash, and we also got a little bit of cash out in the UK just to see us through. The rate's really different between different exchange places, so we found a really good one at the train station. You'd expect the train station to be a worse rate, but at the train station, do you remember what it was called? Super Rich had the best rate at ASOC station, BTS SkyTrain station. That was the best rate while we were here, and the second day it was actually better. But we've also found the rate on Wise card has been really good. So we usually had Revolut cards, but the rate here isn't that good. So we both got Wise cards, and the rate was actually really good.
Shame it doesn't work anywhere.
But the only thing is, it hasn't worked in a lot of chains. So the H&M trousers Jack bought yesterday had to pay with cash. McDonald's had to pay with cash. So we don't know. We need to Google it. We don't know if it's like chain places that are in the UK as well. We just can't use it, even though it's a Visa card. Whereas Revolut, every other country we've used had no issue. Every single place you can use it. So don't know, but that's got good rates on it. You do have to pay a fee to get cash out, so we haven't booked about £6 fee for each cash withdrawal. So yeah, do it all in one go if you get a Wise card, but we haven't used it yet to withdraw cash because we bought cash. What?
Pay attention to your limits. You get limits and how much you withdraw, otherwise you get charged a lot of money.
Alright, so yeah, pay attention to your limits, because there's limits to how much you withdraw and you get charged a lot of money. Jack's really into it. He used to work, do you used to work in currency exchange? Do you know, I get confused with his job, but he used to work in like global, he works in currency exchange and global payments. I get confused because his job changed. So he's really into that. I don't really know what I'm doing, but yeah, we bought quite a big wad of cash out. I think like £700 we bought out in cash. We've exchanged almost all of it, about 150 we haven't. We've been doing it in dribs and drabs. Sorry, I'm talking for ages, but we've been doing it in dribs and drabs because we didn't want to like carry loads of cash with us, so we did it twice, and we've still got £150 left that we can exchange. Copy of passports. When you exchange cash, you need to have your passport with you, but we didn't want to lose our passports because we've got lots of internal flights, so we had like pictures of our passports printed, so like photocopies of our passports, and they accepted that. The first day they also accepted driver's license, so we have those as well, but the second day they didn't like the driver's license, but luckily I had a picture of passports. That was also a recommendation from Jack's friend. But yeah, Bangkok, great, very busy, it's very loud in here. If you during rush hour, like 6 o'clock, it takes forever to get anywhere by cab, so train is brilliant, but if you can't get somewhere by train and you don't want to get a bus, just allow lots of time, because it's worse than London. I'd say worse than New York. Bolt and Grab apps on your phone, like they're literally the same template as Uber. Just get both and compare the prices. Some things have been super cheap. We did have a random £40 meal at one of the markets, but Jack did order loads of dishes, or the equivalent of £40. But everything else, like transport, the cabs, the trains, super duper cheap. So yeah, great start to the Thailand holiday. We're now off to Chiang Mai. Oh, also, haven't seen loads of tourists. It is manic, it's really busy. Obviously, COVID has calmed down now, but still it seems to be a lot of locals, just very busy with locals, and we haven't seen many tourists. Yeah, maybe there's more backpackers and stuff in the islands, but haven't walked past loads of tourists, and we stick out like a sore thumb. Everyone's trying to make us buy massages, tuk-tuks, cabs. it's very obvious we're tourists. But yeah, I haven't seen loads. Maybe we'll see some as we go ahead. And also I think maybe some of the prices have been a bit more expensive because obviously it's the capital city, but we will find out. Also, just want to say, we're flying with Air Asia to Chiang Mai. It has been super easy, but for every flight we've booked, we've had to pay extra for our suitcases and for 20 kilos of luggage, so flights are actually quite cheap, but when you add on your bags, it makes it more expensive. But I still think people's rucksacks are like 15 to 20 kilos, so they would have to pay the same. So I don't think it's that different because we're with suitcases. But yeah, every single flight, it's just added a lot. It's like doubled the price, if not tripled, to have the suitcases. But that's how we wanted to do it, and we're happy doing it that way. And I found living out of the suitcase for the 2 days we were here and packing it back up, it was really quick and easy, and not too difficult. So we're fine with the suitcases right now.